Hello everybody, this is Ryan and I'm back for another video for AEP 858. This time we're going to talk a little bit about module number 3. So let's get started. So as you can see, I want to do on our course website, I'm going to blow up or expand the module. This module deals with state and federal dashboards, and we're going to analyze them. We're going to take a look at a data protocol, and we're going to take a look at some focus questions. So let's get started. So here's your content knowledge. So I would spend a little bit of time reading this article and this article here. These are two good articles of data quality campaign. Here is an article about dashboards. This next source is a actual dashboard. This is the KSDE educational dashboard. This is one from Department of Health. Here's another article about AI and how it's helping. Here's an article on guiding questions. Like I said, we're going to use some focus questions or essential questions. That's a good article on that. And then here's a couple more dashboards. This one's from the Census Bureau, and this is from the U.S. Department of Education. You're welcome to use any of those or a dashboard from your state if you're not from Kansas. So what you're going to do, essentially, you're going to spend a little time researching. So think about your interests. Think about kind of what you're interested in. Are you interested in some ACT data, graduation data? Are you interested in other kinds of data? Just about anything goes in this module. It can be tailored to just about any interest out there. So a couple things you're going to have to do is we're going to kind of do some comparison. So what I recommend is that you choose your district or your school, and you find two other schools or districts who are similar and different. Do some compare and contrast, some cause and effect things in this module. So after you've reviewed the content knowledge and you thought a little bit about the articles and the data that you've looked at, we're going to start talking about our module. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about essential questions, or some people call them focus questions. And whenever I think about a question or a focus question, when I'm working with a group of people, particularly when you're looking at data, you can go many different ways. So we always try to develop a question to help us focus our search and our research. So there's typically three parts. There's an invitation stem, there's a cognitive focus, and a topic. You can use any of these stems. You can also make up other stems. I just gave you some examples. So some examples of some essential or focus type questions would be, how might my district's ACT scores compare to District A and District B? So you'll see how the parts, how my is my invitation, my topic is ACT scores, and the cognitive stem is how do they compare. Another one might be what seems to be the difference in graduation rates for the last three core groups in our school district. So not only can you compare two schools or districts, but you can also compare groups within your own school or your own district. So like I said, there's many ways you can compare data, but the key is you need to have a focus question. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a data protocol. We're going to have several in this chapter in this course. So this is the first one. So what you'll do is you will copy it or click the link, and it'll pop up. It'll ask you to make a copy. After you made the copy, I give you a few steps here of how you rename it, how you share it. So make sure you do that. Then you're going to add your essential question or focus question to the protocol. You'll see right up here is a spot. Here's your question, put it in there. And then after you have that, you're going to kind of walk down through your protocol. So here it is. So I gave you an example. So I did one on birth rates for Lyon County. That's one of the things we've been studying here in Emporia, is our birth rate and how it correlates to our student demographics, the student population, things like that. So what you do is you do a factual statement. We know our birth rates are dropping. So then what you do is you do an interpretation of the data. What does it mean? So interpretation is an act of explaining, reframing, or otherwise showing your own understanding of something. So what interpretations do you have? So then based on that, the next phase would be predictions, implications, or further questions to study. So what you're going to do there is you do predictions. If birth rates are decreasing, what does that mean? That's implication. And then you want to make sure that you include your source. Where did it come from? You should probably put that in APA as well. I'd prefer you did that. That isn't listed here, but you really should be writing your sources in APA format. Once you do that, you're going to do a short discussion. You're going to do reflection. You're going to talk a little bit about your similar schools. And then what you're going to do is you're going to talk a little about additional sources needed. And right here is your references. Remember, use APA style and format. So that is this module. And essentially, it's revolving around this tool, your essential questions, and your research on databases. And again, if you want to use different databases or data dashboards, you're welcome to do that. I'm not restricting you to what I give you, but I want to meet your needs as best as possible. At the end, make sure you do your correlation pieces as well. So if you have questions, please let me know. Hope you enjoyed this module. I'll talk to you later.